Hey, Jeremiah. Coach just told us that Sione's out for the year with the torn ACL. Just how disappointing is that for you guys, especially how well he's been playing?
Um, yeah, man, it's disappointing every time, we hear of one of our teammates that we've gone through um, you know, much energy, much effort, many hours, many minutes with go down. But Sione is a higher energy guy. No matter what occurs or no matter what happens, I'm sure you continue to see him around the facility, continue to see him around the linebacker room, energetic on the sidelines, if they allow him to, being involved, continuously helping us out with our calls and fits and everything. It's disappointing, but we have to, play the cards that's been dealt to us. So,
Personnel wise, how do you go about filling the void when that's the third middle linebacker you've lost?
oh, personnel wise, we all can. We're in the NFL. Our job is to fill in and do what the coaches require of us to do. Personnel wise, we'll make the changes, we'll adjust, and we'll see what comes out of it.
Thank you, Scott. Next up is Cam Justice.
Jeremiah, you mentioned that Sione will probably be back with you guys and talking with you, and you're not going to lose that part of him in the locker room. But is there something about what he's been able to do this season that you think will stick with you guys in terms of on the field, something you've taken away from his efforts so far this year?
Yeah, well, he's a large communicator. No matter whether he's at Sam or Mike, or Will, he's a large communicator. He's able to, get the guys aligned. He's also a guy that watches a lot of film too. In that aspect.
Thanks.
Thank you, Cam. Matt Fontana, go ahead.
Yeah, Jeremiah, I know yesterday was a bit of a coming out for Tony Fields, but you've been around him now for a little while. Just what did that mean to the room to see him step in? And he's really had an expanded role here recently. What'd that mean to see him go out there and make a lot of plays?
Man, I knew when me and Tone came in that he was going to be a guy that took off at some point. By just the way he played in college. I thought he played pretty similar to me on this tape. With his aggression and his ability to get from point A to point B and just be instinctive. So he's shown that the last two games and really all season on special teams doing his thing. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. I really am.
And then do you guys feel like you're starting to get it rolling a little bit? We talked to you after the Tampa game and just kind of the excitement that you guys played your best game where you're starting to stack them a little bit here. Do you feel like you guys are starting to get some things rolling here?
Oh, you guys can see, what progress we're starting to make, stopping around a little bit more, being very, having a high intent to be able to take away the ball, and just wanting to communicate more, wanting to be around the guys more, wanting to be together more, wanting to stop the offense, to have that pride and have that Cleveland on your chest and really represent it. So we're getting into the flow. I wouldn't say that we're there yet. I wouldn't even say that we're close yet. I think we're just getting started. And as time goes, you'll see things start to continue to progress.
Thank you, Matt. Jeff Shadell has our next question.
Hey, Joe. Okay, you go from that facing that Texas offense, which hasn't had much success, to the Bengals next week. So what kind of challenge does Joe Burrow in that game present you?
First and foremost, our when teams look at our film, they believe that our weak point is the run game, and the Texans did have a good run game. If you ask me, a really nice running back, a really nice scheme actually, to their run game, and the Bengals also do have a run game, believe it or not. Nixon is a pretty similar running back as 3-1. So we'll see a lot of not different looks, but the Texans threw more eye candy at us. The Bengals are more of a what I'm doing now, stop me type of team. So they're not going to try to, beat you difficult with, trying to fool you here and fool you there. But they are a team that is very prideful in what they do. Burrow is very prideful in what they do, what he does. So, we'll be looking to see what comes out of it.
Thank you, Jeff. Mary Kay Cabot, you're up.
Yeah, Joe. Okay, just wondering, how do you feel about the state of the linebacking core right now with Taki out and Tony emerging a little bit? You're back from your injury. Where are you guys now at linebacker as a group?
Yeah, well, there's a time and place for everything. Last night I'm sure some of the guys celebrated, but also some of the guys mourned a little bit. Just because we lost another essential piece to our puzzle. So, like I said, it's compartmentalization. Able to understand, the time and the place and the energy that needs to be given. When we talk the top, we may give them high energy and we may, console with them. When we're talking to the rest of the guys, we may do the same thing. So it's just about, understanding balance and really understanding how we can, apply the necessary mood, the necessary emotion, the necessary energy to that time and place. So.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. We'll take two more for JOK. Scott Petrick, Cam Justice. Scott.
Hey, Jeremiah. When you look at how Deshaun performed, I know everybody knew there'd be some kind of rust. Is there still a large sense of optimism that he'll be able to become his former self and do it in a hurry with the Bengals game coming up?
Yeah. There's no doubt about Deshaun's performance. I don't think. I truly believe that he's still that quarterback that he's that elite guy, that profound guy. We've seen him again. We talked about facing him from the defensive aspect. He's still tough. He played been off the field. I think somebody said 700 plays or 700 days. Yeah, 700 days. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm not saying, he's about to be the number one quarterback. No, but he's going to perform well. I know it. Just about what I've seen, he's going to be a great quarterback here for us. And, it's going to be here a long time. So get used to him.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Final one goes to Cam Justice.
We talk about momentum in terms of the takeaways that the defense aims to get. You get one and the next one's come. Do you feel that in terms of in a game setting? If you maybe miss a tackle, you go back and get it. Do you feel that momentum building? How does that play out for you when you're out on the field?
Yeah, for me, I be just trying to do my job at the end of the day. So, if I miss a tackle, if I miss a fit, I'm wanting to go back to the sideline to correct that, but I do got to forget about it at the time. But again, the success of the defense is the success of myself as well. So I'm a part of the defense. So when the defense succeeds, I succeed and vice versa. So, I didn't play the best that I think I could have, yesterday, but the defense did play well. So much love, much glory, and let's keep going. Let's get 1-0 this week.